Hi everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video to show you how to use the Idaho State GIS Hub. A lot of these GIS portals will be very similar to this one, so if you can kind of understand this, you'll be able to navigate the other one. But once you open up the page, from the link you can scroll down here and search for data. For Idaho State agencies, you can search for transportation, fish and game, if you know exactly what you want, and so forth. Or we can also go into this little search box here and type something. Let's type crashes. And it'll kind of pop up what kind of data is maybe available. It'll give you a list of some things, but if you don't see, you could always just hit enter once you have that. And it'll show you what data they have available for, in this case, crashes. So we can see that it is a data set by the symbol, and it also says data. The crashes for data is 2005 to present. It is a feature layer. It last updated March 29th, 21. Crashes, this is how many rows it has. So it gives you a little information about that. If you go to the hyperlink, you can open this up and it takes you to a map, but there are so many crashes for this given period. 364,515 crashes, so it can't load all those. But what we can do is you could always go here, for example, we can go to more info. Let's go to more info is where it's open up. So it'll say crash data, what it's for, data sets that we kind of looked at, published, records. So we can also look at the table. So we can go view table, and it'll show you this kind of property damage, the milepost that happened, the year it happened, the county, if there's any fatalities, and we can scroll over and we can see kind of more information there. And then most important is the accident year. So for example, if you wanted to use this data set in your project, you're probably going to want to narrow down the year, or maybe even a portion of that year, because having this many data sets or the data points, 364,000 is too many. So you can go, for example, here to filter data, and you can filter by the county, we can severity, probably the year of the accidents that happened, and so forth. So you can kind of filter that down, and then once you have it filtered down to what you want, you can then go to download. And for downloading, it gives you various formats. It gives you a CSV file, for example, if you wanted to download it and do some other kinds of calculations, that might be a good way to do that. KML files, for example, Google Earth. You're also going to bring it into ArcGIS Pro. But for us, we're really going to want to stick with downloading shape files. So right now it's just taking a long time because it's loading 364,000. For you, it'd be much simpler to do that. So if we went back to filter, we went to maybe 2017, there's still 25,851 crashes. We can then kind of go by maybe county. Maybe we just want to do Ada County. Now there's only 6,000 crashes. That's still probably kind of a lot of crashes. Accident time, maybe. We can kind of navigate and change these things to the time range by scaling this. And maybe see what we got here. Now we only have 300 or 3,861. That's still probably too many. So you can kind of see as you kind of navigate this, you can kind of keep your criteria that you want kind of narrow, because still 3,896 accidents in Ada County is going to be too many to map and make any sense of. So, but then once again, you can go down to downloads, download options, and do so. So that's kind of how you navigate these things. You could also view it in a map. I'm not sure if it's going to still load it. There might be still too many there to load in the map. There might be still too many to load for them on this thing. But it depends on what data set you have. You might be able to download or view this in the map area. So that's how you use this, and that's how most of these GIS portals work. Once again, once you go download your data, you're going to hit the download. It's going to download a file. It's going to be downloaded as a zipped file, and you got to save it to your working folder, and then make sure you unzip it, and then you'll have the data for that.